Hi, I'm Cliff, and this is my garage. Today, I'm going to show you how to remove the Cayman's headlight pods. Hey, welcome back to the garage. And if this is your first time joining me, thanks for dropping by. Now, removing the headlight pods out of the Cayman is really a very easy job because it's a very clever design. The entire unit is basically self-contained. And when you pop it loose, it just comes right out. All the electrical connections come loose automatically because they're all built into the retaining bracket and the headlight pod itself, so that when you slide it back in, the connector's just automatically made up and you're installed. Super easy job once you know how to do it. Our first step is to open the front trunk. And by the way, you will not hear me using the term frunk to describe this thing because I think that sounds stupid. So looking here in the front trunk, my trunk is going to look a little different than yours because I normally keep all these linings and everything stripped out since it is primarily a track car. However, for the purposes of this video, I stuck this lining back in so I can show you how you get the lining out of the way to get at the access for releasing the headlight pod. So you're going to see this little thing here. You kind of unscrew this and it releases this off of a threaded stud, and you just pull that back. And you can see this little gizmo here. It fits onto this threaded stud. Looking in here, this little rubber plug, just grab it, wiggle it, and it comes right off. You need to find this little tool here. It comes with your Porsche, and it's specially designed to reach in here and access the locking mechanism for the headlight pod. So it's a little tricky to get it in place correctly. You just kind of go straight in and just can't. There, I hit it immediately. You'll know because if you're in at the wrong angle, it won't lock in place. If you get it right, and it just stops moving. Ideally, try to get it to where this arm is kind of over in that direction, facing the rear of the car. Now that you've got it locked in, you're going to take and pull this over the top toward the front of the car. And if you're on the other side, you do the same thing. It's an opposite turn, but you pull this up toward the front of the car half a turn, and it's kind of tight. Now that you've done that, you can see how the headlight pod is popped loose. You just wiggle it. It comes right out. Here is the connector I was talking about that slides together and powers the headlight pod. This bar right here is the locking mechanism that pulls the pod in and locks it into place. So this is its normal position with everything locked in place. And when you turned it 180 degrees, you ran that forward and it disengaged from some teeth that are in the bottom of the pod. When you take and put the pod back in, you're going to turn this back the opposite direction and you're going to see the pod lift up a little bit and then get pulled back into place. Another thing that's really important to note is these little grooves right here, and then there are corresponding grooves on the outside edge over here. On the headlight pod itself, there's 4 of these little protrusions, 2 on each side, and they fit into those grooves. And when you're reinstalling it, you need to be very careful to get these things back into those grooves. Otherwise, well, things don't work at all when you don't get them in there correctly. Now, it's pretty much impossible for me to show you exactly how to do that alignment. It's just a question of kind of peering in through the sides here and making sure that those pins are falling into those grooves. Now you can see here, I've got it wrong. See how this is all out of alignment? So just keep finagling and peering in there and getting those pins into position, and when it's right, it just pushes right back into place. Then when we take this tool and we turn it again, we turn it over the top toward the back of the car, you'll see this lift up, grab the headlight pod, and then pull it into place. And then just kind of grab it and wiggle it. Make sure that you have got it locked in place. And there you go. Now, when you're putting this back together, make sure not to forget this weather seal stud, because water can splash up into the fender well and go right through that hole. It's kind of a pain to get in there. It's got a deep lip around it, like a grommet. So you kind of need to like work in one side of it and then the other, and just keep wiggling and twisting, and eventually it does pop back into place. Okay, then carefully take this like screw connector thing and get it onto that threaded stud. Screw this down a little bit, and then just take and pull the weather stripping back over the tub liner and finish tightening down that connector. And there you go. Like I said, super simple and easy once you know what to do and how to do it. Now, before you go down there and smack that thumbs up button. Give me a like on the video. Let my YouTube overlords know that you appreciated this video and that you found it valuable. And if you're not one of my subscribers yet, I would greatly appreciate if you would go down there and smack that big red shiny subscribe button. Become a subscriber. Both those things are completely free, and they really help me in terms of growing the channel and providing more content. And then finally, if you want to keep up with all the stuff I'm doing, including my Cayman track car, my high-performance driving adventures, improvements around the shop, tool reviews. I'm about to check out a brand new airless sprayer from Titan Tools. If all that stuff interests you, go down there and click on that bell icon. That turns on notifications for this channel, and that way YouTube will let you know every time that I post something new from here in Cliff's Garage. I'll see you next time.